Hello, I'm here today to make a very honest video, so I just thought I'd do this completely unscripted and essentially see where we go. Basically, it's a conundrum that both you and I have if you watch these videos, and indeed as I make them, and that is that I don't know if you know this, but I actually film all of my films using my iPhone 4. I film them, I also edit them using an app called Splice, and then I publish them via my iPhone as well. Now, on some videos this may be fairly obvious. The video quality isn't always the best. On others, however, I have actually been very pleased with the result. The output is in high definition of sorts, and the voiceovers, even though I'm recording it through my phone's microphone, actually sound okay. So I'm not complaining about my equipment, but rather I'm very painfully aware of my limitations. Not least the fact that one day the phone, which I'm currently filming this on, you're watching this video via, is going to break. One day it's going to break down. I will pick it up, it simply won't turn on. And on that day, I will not be able to make any more Archaeosoup videos, at least not until I somehow get the ways and means to film again. It's a bit unnerving, certainly for me. It feels a little bit as though I'm on borrowed time as Archaeosoup, as a channel and as a business. But also it's just unsatisfactory because I know that many of you really enjoy these videos. You get a lot out of them in terms of revision, in terms of a bit of humour, and just general interesting information from the past. And I not only enjoy making these for you, but I get the impression that you enjoy watching them as well. So I suspect that not only would I be a little bit unhappy if I could no longer make these videos, but so would you. Now this is why I've decided to go on to Indiegogo. I've decided to try and raise this $1,500 or more, if people want to donate more, bit by bit, in order to purchase, first of all, a dedicated camera, a camera which will film, first of all in 1080p HD. So at the moment this is 720p. It's great, again I'm not complaining, but it would be best for the medium to long term to have a camera which it's a camera, you know, it's not a phone, it's a dedicated filming resource. The second thing I'd like to buy is actually an editing suite. At the moment, as I say, all these films are edited on my phone. So the sound, for example, is done by a little slider on the screen with no indication, actually, demarcation of how loud the volume is. And also, depending on how close I am to the phone or the sound source is, it will change how loud it is quite dramatically. So I have to essentially guess, publish the video, watch it, listen to it through earphones, oh no that's too loud, go back in and change how loud a clip is comparative to others, or in comparison to others. So it takes a long time, it's very time consuming to produce even the simplest of videos. So what I'd love to be able to do is actually have an editing suite which I can put onto a laptop, and it would be wonderful to actually be able to see, for example, the volume of sound on an oscilloscope, and actually be able to compare them visually rather than having to guess on a little slider on a little screen. So that's the second thing that I'd do. And the third thing that I'd do, actually, is that I'm probably going to have to buy a better laptop. As it stands, my laptop just over there is, well, it's 4 years old now, and it struggles to run some fairly basic modern programs. So if I was to get a decent editing suite and a good camera, then I'd also have to get a laptop to run that on. So this is really where I'm having to throw myself open to you guys. If you enjoy Archaeosoup's videos, then please do invest in Archaeosoup, because I love producing these videos for you. I love coming up with the topics. I love answering your questions of doom. But as it stands, one day I'm not going to be able to, because, believe it or not, I'm not the richest man in the world. and until Archaeosoup reaches that critical mass where essentially I'm getting more regular income from doing talks or making appearances or consulting with museums, I'm afraid I'm going to have to rely on goodwill, or in this case, your generous donations. Now, I'm going to try and come up with a series of perks depending on how much you want to donate. So if they'll range from the fairly modest to the fairly cheeky and ridiculous. But But please do consider, because, as I say, I get the impression that there's a bit of a community around Archaeosoup, and I would hate to see an enforced hiatus just because my phone stops working one day. So there you go. I've done this completely unscripted. I think I've said everything I wanted to say. Just have a think, and if you want to essentially see this as an investment in Archaeosoup and in your ability to continue to see videos produced by myself here at Archaeosoup Towers, please do feel free to contribute to the total. Thank you very much for watching, I guess, and thank you if you do choose to donate. Thank you. Bye bye.